Hey guys, this is your girl Aisha from Youngspapercreations. I'm not making journals right now. I'm not showcasing journals to you right now, but I am here. I want to make sure that I remember. Yeah, I want to make sure that I remember to give a shout out to Cornflower Crafts. Cornflower Crafts. She's doing having a giveaway right now. I need you to go over to her channel, Cornflower Crafts. She's having a beautiful, amazing giveaway. It's a wonderful, light-hearted lady, and I got introduced to her today by Nelda's Crafts. And by the way, Nelda is having a giveaway as well, and I am having a swap. I tell you, this is the time where you get a chance, an opportunity to draw even closer to one another in this community. It's an opportunity to uh, make new friends, and it is such a wonderful time. Do you recall Christmas just just a little while ago? There's that song that we sing. It's the most wonderful time of the year. But you know what? This here is the most wonderful time of the year because there is a plethora of giveaways and swapping and collaborations. It's a fantastic time. So again, Nelda is having a giveaway over at Nelda's Crafts. Go on over there. And then there is, of course, as I mentioned to you first, Cornflower Crafts. She's having a giveaway. And I'm having a swap where I'm looking for appliques and lace, and in exchange, I'm giving away dies and journals, and a journal I'll be hand making with some of the lace and appliques I'll be getting, and also wallpapers. So listen, this is an opportunity for us to create friends. And if you're seeking a wonderful therapeutic experience and friends, this here is it. That's it. Okay, so I have a video that's probably gonna be before or after this one, but because tomorrow Stamping Up will be showcasing their brand new spring catalog, of which I cannot find my catalog. So tomorrow everyone will be able to peruse online and showcase it, so you'll see it there. But tomorrow, type in Stamping Up new catalog 2021 and you will find it. It's amazing. Lots of beautiful things there, including the sweet ice cream. I not too long I made a card, and it just fell to the floor. Okay, forget that. I just made a card. You'll see it down there. But I want to go in and do an ice cream one, and so I'm gonna be working with some of these dyes here. I've got the seaside spray, um, mint macaroon, and poppy parade. All right, so I'm gonna be working with that, and I have my paper here. I'm right here. I'm just grabbing something. I like to I have a 12-year-old daughter basically, and so I'm unable to buy and go crazy as some of my friends, and so I look to save. And in saying that, I found a stack of these, and I should see if there's more. I found a stack of these papers at Dollarama, and so instead of having to worry about cutting and such for my cards, I have a wide array of envelopes, and if not, I can create my own with my memory keeping board. But other than that, look at that. I have my card all ready to go, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make some ice cream cones. So I've got a piece of my paper, And see, I already have a card right here. If I want, that could be a card right there. So maybe I will. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Or maybe I can do like so. Oh my goodness. I think I will. I wasn't going to, but I will. I was going to do something else. And I still can. Okay, so I'm going to leave that there. Now I'm going to cut off a piece of it. So again, one of the things that I love is to save all of my scraps when I make my journals, and I sell my journals. They're right now $45 each. Each journal carries over 110 available pages. And I mean, when I say over, it's more than that. I'm just giving a ballpark. And you've seen my journals, so contact me at Youngspapercreations if you're looking for journals. They're good for sermon keeping, sermon notes, just because, visions, goals, diaries of any sort. So I'm gonna turn this over because it's too busy. Oh, I have something there as well. Okay, so this is the focus. This card is the focus. Let me bring it more. Okay, so this card, and it's almost finished. I could stop now if I want, but I want to be able to bring in, I had it here. My daughter is doing her voice lessons and I can hear her in the background. So the sweet ice cream, I'm going to go in and what I'm going to do is do some stamping because I've wanted to stamp the entire day, all anxious because tomorrow the new catalog will be unveiling online. And so I've been so excited for that. So tomorrow, check us out online and just type in Stamping Up and the catalog will be there. It's an exciting time. If you're in the Toronto GTA area and you're looking to try it out, contact me with my information below and I will get that organized for you. All right, so I'm gonna use these three colors: mint macaroon, seaside, and poppy parade. They are beautiful colors. My nails are getting all colored up. Oh my goodness. So this is the top of my ice cream. And I'm looking for a scrappy piece of paper. And why is it when you need something you can't find it? Have you ever had that happen to you? Okay. So I'm going to do a few toppings from my ice cream. And then I will take the one that I like the most. And I have my Stampin' scrub. This is divided into two pieces. And so one side is for the wet area where I get to clean off my stamp, and then the drying area is located on the next side. That way you don't have to worry about cleaning off your stuff or getting up to get started again. Okay, so that was the Poppy Parade. Now I'm gonna go to the mint macaroon. The fun part comes when, oh, I'm shaking. Oh my goodness. The fun part comes when I have to punch this out. Now, for some reason, this seemed really, actually, I guess it's okay. I was looking at the green. I almost thought to myself, that looks very green. But no, we're okay. We are a-okay. So now I'm on to Seaside Spray. It's a lovely blue. So this is what you call first generation. And when you stamp off again, that's the second generation on the stamp. Sometimes you don't want your image to be too bright, so you stamp off. But in this case, you might be able to use both. Now, as in my videos before, this here is the ice cream punch. So here's the bottom cone and here's the ice cream, of course. So let's have some fun. And I'm going to make this a little easy on myself. By first cutting. Okay, let's see if I can get it. No, the way that I did it, it didn't allow me. So I am not an expert at this. I am a novice. I just know how to make what's pretty in my eyes, and thankfully others find beautiful as well. But there's some folks, some of my friends on here, they are pros. They know how to cut the paper just right to avoid wastage. So that's one. So we're gonna have a layered ice cream cone. So I need a variety of flavored colors. Excuse my colorful painted nails with all of the inks. So I need to have a blue. I know I punched a blue, but I can't find it now. And I cut my paper the wrong way. Oh no. Work for me, work for me. If I had my oh Lord. All is not lost, guys. All is not lost. Give me a minute. Here's my other blue piece. So I'm gonna go in and use this. There's a way to take small pieces of paper and pass it through, but I don't have time for all of that shenanigans right now. I just want to get my ice cream cone going. So you can see my ice cream is working its way there. I've got the bottom of my cone, and so I'm gonna switch the ice cream top for the bottom of my cone. And yes, one of the hazards of having a good play with your inks is that you end up having a lovely color play with your nails. In order to swim, you must get wet, don't you? Do you like that? Do you like that? Yeah. I'm playing around here with the bottom of my cone. And I've got my ink. And I will make a few stamp. Yeah. Okay. And I need to go back to okay. I'm missing one stamp, and that's the one for the bottom of my cone, and I see it. So I'm gonna use that like so. I'm gonna ink it up. Now this one is not a Stampin' Up. This one is from Michael's. I put in an order for a brown color, but until then, this one is just as good. And this is a photopolymer stamp, so you're able to see. So I don't like that. Obviously, that looks jacked up, right? You could see that. It looks messy. So I'm going to do it over. I'm going to stamp with that first. And that I can see, and that I like. And now I'm going to go back in with the solid, stamp that, and still that's way better. Look at the difference, right? Look at that difference. So I'm gonna go back in one more time and see how it comes out. The good part is that with photopolymer you can just do it over. Not do it over, but rather see what you're doing when you're doing it. Okay, I'm gonna keep it. And I'm gonna go back in with my punch, and this time I'm gonna, again, like I said, I'm not a pro at this. I just stamp and punch and create, but some folks know exactly how to fit the paper so they don't waste it. I'm not there as yet. Okay, so I have the bottom of my cone and I have all my pieces, and I'm ready to party. Okay, so here is my card. I like what I see. I'm now gonna place this here and mimic what's already here by layering this huge cone right here. Now the one on the sheet doesn't have a green, and I didn't even notice that before. So I'm gonna put the darker red at the bottom, the blue, and then the light red. I'm still trying to fix it. Actually, if I leave that a little bit like this, I might be able to steal that green. I love green. It took me a few years, and maybe about 5 years ago, I fell in love with green. So it would behoove me not to keep this green. I'm going to keep the green. So I'm going to put red, green, blue, and green, or vice versa. I like it all. My goodness. Have you ever been to an ice cream parlor where you're looking at the items and you wish you could have a scoop of everything just to sample? Of course, if you were to do that, you'd feel it later on with the pocket and your stomach. I kind of like that. And then, actually, let's focus on this right now, shall we? So, I'm gonna first get. Now, do you see what I'm seeing? The back of the paper that I cut, I could have used this to make the bottom of my cone. So if you're in the mood to punch, you can punch. If you're in the mood to stamp, you can stamp. That's how much fun you can have, where you're so perplexed you don't know which way to go. So there's that. I'm gonna get my cone placed. And then go back to my ice cream. What did I say? Red, green, and blue? Or blue, red, and green? Yep, blue, red, and green. Remind me to move my camera from where it is. It moves way too much, and you guys are way too kind to put up with the wobbling of it. Every single time I look up, it's shaking. So maddening. It's not one of the sturdy ones, but listen, I'm just so glad to even have it. Okay, so here's my cone, and I had my sign somewhere, and wouldn't you know it, I can't find it right now. And it was so perfect because I punched it out and had it all ready to go. I'm liking my card very much, but I needed to say something. And as I'm looking at my card, oh my goodness, I could see that it's not fully, oh my gosh, guys. I shouldn't have tried to do anything because now the whole thing is coming up. But I'm not a perfectionist, but in this moment, oh my god, I messed it up. Oh, you guys are probably screaming your head off. I am too, but I could salvage my ice cream and do over my card. All is not lost. I have more cards. It's only paper. You can have fun. It is only paper. I heard the gasp. See? All right. We're okay. I'm going to make this so simple and fun. And place this right in the middle, like so. And this is going to come like so. Very simple. Anyone can do this. And then I have my stamp. And this says thank you. So I'm going to punch it out. I'm going to use black ink. And right next to my ice cream, or underneath, I'm going to say thank you. And because it's photopolymer, I can see underneath. Thank you. And thank you for sticking it out with me at Youngspapercreations. Let me turn it around so you can get a better view. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you guys. I know, right? When you saw that ripping that I did, yes, that was crazy. But look at this. Lovely, lovely. And you know what I want to do, because we can, only because we can. If we couldn't, that would be different. So when I look here, do you see all this? These are sprinkles. Okay? So I'm going to go in and use the sprinkles. Again, have fun. It's all fun. That's it, fun. I'm going to go in and use some of my real red. And do you see that? Yeah. I'm going to clean off. If you don't see my hands right now, that's just because I'm cleaning off my stamp. And then I'm going to go back in for my mint macaron. And I'm just putting a little ink on that. And there you go. Yeehaw! I love it. So this is my card. Thank you. I love it. Now, because I can, and because I am a creative soul, a creative spirit, my mind just said, Aisha, you can do something else. What do you want to do? And at this point, this is an ice cream cone and it says thank you, but I don't know, like so much can be done with that. Like I'm thinking, what if I brought in like some eyelash trims or something? I don't know. I just like to dress things up. And that's why I'm doing the swap, guys, because I don't have a lot of lace and all that stuff, but I like the idea of being fanciful. And so I am looking to have some people join me, and I'm gonna have a giveaway with all the individuals that are taking part in sharing their stuff with me. I will have their names entered and have a draw where they will get some dies, they will get some wallpapers, they will get a ready-made journal, and one that I will create using the items that was sent in. So they'll get 2 journals, wallpaper samples, dies. It will be a fun time. And again, uh, we've got Nelda from Nelda's Crafts. She's having a giveaway because she's got a birthday coming up. I need you to go over to Nelda's Crafts and find out how you can become part of that lovely giveaway. And then Cornflower Crafts, she's having a giveaway as well. Listen, it's a fun time. It's a crazy, crazy fun time. And yes, um, I just added my own little eyelash trim. This is not part of Stamping Up. I just want to make this all gussied up. But the stamps and the punches, these are Stamping Up. And tomorrow they will be debuting their new catalog, spring, starting uh, January to June 2021. This is Youngspapercreations. I love what I do and will continue to do it as long as my customers keep on being happy. And the journals are available for $45. I do have discounts with that. So when you order your journals, find out how you can go about